ace. Gonna go ahead and raise. There's 4 players in this pot. Somebody could definitely have an ace. I'm gonna check once. I'm gonna go ahead and bet. This is one where this bet either kills the pot right here, or we are absolutely screwed. I'm going to check. There is a small chance this player is on a flush draw, but usually this is just a full house. The problem here is this is the most likely scenario where it's the flush draw, but the problem is that he's going to have an ace-high flush draw, so I'm already behind. I could have just checked the flop for sure, but a lot of times both players are going to miss, and it's fine. I'm going to call this gut shot once and hit it. He shouldn't have much, but he's kind of betting big. I'm going to go really huge. I think this is one where we're going off huge, and the player can definitely have overpairs. He can definitely have sets. He can definitely even have just the ace-queen or the king-queen with like the hearts. But his big bet either means he's going to commit or he's not going to bet the river, so we might as well raise there. So, nice one. Good to recognize those spots too, when you have removal in your hand instead of actually having the straight. We're going to go ahead and bet small. Take it down. King's very easy to represent. Call that. Make another gut shot. The problem is the hearts. We are going to go ahead and bet. Board pairs on the river. Don't love it. But if he does have a 9 or an 8 or a 7, he will call. Yeah, it's probably one that he didn't have much going on anyway. I'll check behind now that the queen is out there. 8 on the river is awfully nice. And we're going to bet pretty big. No. Kind of ABC. An interesting one on a side table. If it goes much further, I'll put it on the main. It doesn't look like it's gonna. Frustrated. Frustrated player. Raise it up. Limp raises. Alright, let's go. He's a short stack, which means he could just have anything. Of course, my fucking internet is screwy. Internet's been a little weird. This player might get timed out. I think local internet's having a problem. So he could be getting timed out. Glad I got the bet in. Yeah, he's got to be timed out. Limp min raised me. Ace in the turn is very confusing. So this player blasts the nut flush draw. I'm just going to call and keep him bluffing. I don't know how often he has anything here. Oh, well, we sucked out. There you go. My notes on him say that he just blasts a flush draw. But we will take some luck. But in that situation where he min-raises flop, he kind of did that to himself. So I'll make a good mistake at a wrong time. Doesn't really matter what I think he has. I was calling the river. It's just nice to make the full house, but I'm not playing the hand any differently. I just maximize the potential for him to be bluffing, and it just so happens that he was not. Alright, so we got about 16 minutes till the first satellite goes off. Check. And I guess we can get off this table, right? Double and ditch. Deuce is okay. And I'm going to go ahead and bet. I don't always bet these. But I think this is... He might have enough of a stack that we can push him out if no spade hits. If he jams now, we're just fucked because he's going to have Jack 10 and pocket pairs and things he's not going to give up. Yeah, but see that's a threatened bet because like he knows that if he calls there, I'm going to jam the river. All right, so we can get off this one. Annapurna. Yeah. Call. Fold. You win. And we're going to bring in another table from the side. So there's not that many 6-max going on. So we've doubled and have to go from there. So this player did reopen the betting, so I'm just going to fold. I mean, it's whatever. He could just jam crazy. There's that min-raise thing again. So do we want to just gamble? I kind of doubt it. Because we could be up against a worse flush draw or a 4, which takes away some of the outs. Pocket 5s and ace tray. I would have won. Look at that. But he would have had to have jammed. If he didn't jam, I would have bet the flop, and that would have been that. Yeah, he just had a 4. Nice. So we've gotten back all the money from the satellites so far. I am at 1354. So that's nice. So I guess technically we're up 2 buy-ins. No. Re-raise wasn't enough. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. That's why the re-raise wasn't enough. Real fish. Didn't even fully double and left. Got his $8 and got out of there. Utter fish. I don't think that pot goes any other way. If we don't get him to fold pre-flop, we're never going to get through it. I'm just going to bet this one pretty big based on my equity. King of the turns, even good. I mean, if you got me beat, go ahead. He calls, spade on the river. You got $3 left. Yeah, you're not going to fold 2 pair, right? He has to have something, but I have way too much equity, so. He bets the turn to try and block for the river. But we get him committed on the turn by raising. And in all honesty, I'm not trying to work that hard where I'm trying to figure out if a guy has 2 pair. in that situation when I have every out in the fucking deck. So, back to 354. Even after that ace-queen beat. 10's nice. Do I want another table? Not right now. Because we're going to have that satellite go off in a minute here. In about 11 minutes, this first satellite goes off. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I do appreciate y'all being here. I know we had a little internet problem, but shouldn't be much of one. I think we can bet pretty small here. Get called. This player's a little wacky. Ace is nice. Nobody should have ace-king, right? So really we're just worried about somebody having ace-deuce, ace-six, like weird two pairs. But I can also have ace-king. So we're going to go for that value. Not too big. We do want somebody with king-queen to call. We do want somebody with like 6-7 to call. Check back, king-queen, there it is. We get good value. Would he have called a bet on the river? It's hard to say. I don't think so. I know that he shouldn't. But it's very hard to say. King's okay. Okay. You win. I'm just gonna check this. I'm not gonna try. Why bother? Putt, what do you got?